आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation.
India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
In today's episode, we commemorate the 165th anniversary of the First War of Indian Independence that was sparked on the 10th of May, 1857. The War of Independence was fed by resentments born of diverse perceptions, including the disturbing of the social fabric, harsh land taxes, and crude treatment of Indian kings, queens, and princes. The immediate spark, however, was the use of greased cartridges. The grease used on these cartridges was rumored to include fat derived from beef and pork.
In May 1857, 85 Sepoys of the 3rd Cavalry Regiment, on their refusal to use the greased cartridges, were court-martialed and sentenced to long terms of imprisonment. On the 10th of May, the Sepoys shot their officers, released their fellow Sepoys, and headed towards Delhi. After the outbreak of the mutiny in Meerut, the Sepoys quickly reached Delhi, whose 81-year-old Mughal ruler, Bahadur Shah Zafar, was declared the Emperor of Hindustan. Soon, the rebels had captured large tracts of the North-Western Provinces and Awadh.
कंपनी बहादुर बनकर हमसे कह रही कि हम बागी हैं। हम अबू जफर सिराजुद्दीन मोहम्मद बहादुर शाह ताजदार हिंद बागी हैं। हमने बगावत की। आज जैसे तुम बगावत कर रहे हो, तारीख उसे हमारी जंग आजादी का पहला कदम कहेगी। और ये मत भूलो, आजादी की लड़ाई एक बार शुरू हो जाती है तो मुकम्मल आजादी हासिल किए बिना खत्म नहीं होती। तुम अपने जुल्मों के इंतहा लाओ, हम अपनी कुर्बानियों का हौसला लाते रहेंगे। इसलिए अबू जफर की शिकस्त हिंदुस्तान की शिकस्त मत समझ लेना।
The loss of Delhi was a serious loss of prestige to the English. Very soon, the uprising spread throughout northern and central India. Bahadur Shah Zafar in Delhi, Begum Hazrat Mahal in Lucknow, Nana Saheb in Kanpur, Lakshmi Bai and Tantia Tope in Jhansi and Gwalior, Khan Bahadur Khan in Bareilly, Maulvi Liyakat Ali in Prayagraj and Varanasi, and Kunwar Singh in Bihar were the main leaders of the First War of Independence.
The East India Company's response came rapidly as well. With help from reinforcements, Delhi was retaken by the end of September. However, it then took the British around 1 year to completely suppress the uprising, which was contained only with the independence activists' defeat in Gwalior on the 20th of June, 1858.
The uprising of the First War of Independence shook the foundation of the British East India Company and disclosed their inefficiency in handling the Indian administration. The major impact was the introduction of the Government of India Act 1858, which abolished the rule of the British East India Company and marked the beginning of the British Raj that bestowed powers in the hands of the British government to rule India directly through representatives.
However, the First War of Independence in 1857 ignited the spark and provided the momentum that continued to serve as the main source of inspiration for the people to vigorously fight the British to free their motherland.
And that brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.